Hello, gossipers. So I'm here with more news on Liam Payne, and this is from ABC News.
All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's do this.
Singer Liam Payne dies after fall from hotel in Argentina. The English singer was 31 years old. Former One Direction star Liam Payne died after falling from the third floor of his hotel room in Argentina, according to state police. Emergency services were called Wednesday evening in order to deal with a man acting erratically and perhaps under the influence. Alberto Crescent, the director of SAME, Buenos Aires Emergency Medical Services, told ABC News. Payne's body was found in the inner courtyard of the hotel where he was pronounced dead on the scene, according to Crescenti. Crescenti told local Argentinian media outlet TN that Payne fell 13 to 14 meters, the equivalent of about 42 to 45 feet, describing the injuries as very serious and incompatible with life, meaning there was nothing anyone could do. He just basically fell to death. Crescenti added emergency services arrived at the scene at 5:11 p.m. local time, 7 minutes after they received the emergency services call. Crescenti also told the outlet there was no possibility of trying to save the man whose identity was only discovered after he was confirmed dead. The English singer was 31 years old. Payne was staying at the Hotel Casafer in Palmero, Buenos Aires, according to the police. Payne joined One Direction in the group's inception in 2010 after appearing on the show X Factor. The group also included Harry Styles, Niall Horn, Zayn Malik, and Louis Tomlinson. Since the band's announced its hiatus in 2015, Payne began a solo career, releasing the song Strip That Down in 2017 and the album LP1 in 2019. Despite One Direction splitting up, Payne told GME that he does miss being with the boys. I'm sure there's times for that to come back around. And my thing is, the more success we have on our own, the more success we're going to have together in the future, he said during the Good Morning America summer concert series in 2018 when he performed the song Familiar with J Balvin. We're like the Avengers. The singer shared a YouTube video in 2023 in which he revealed he had been sober for 6 months after spending nearly 100 days at a Louisiana rehab facility. Wow. When he was 29, Payne said he had more of a grip on life. Now that he's taken time for himself after becoming somebody who I didn't really recognize anymore. The singer said he was channeling his energy into being a better dad for his son Bear, who he shared with singer Cheryl Cole. Oh my gosh, I did not know he was a dad. Payne released the song Teardrops in March, which he said on Instagram was born from many tears, not all of mine. Wow. I hope you love it like I do, and not too many of you can relate, he added. So, like I said, gossipers, there's a lot of story coming out. There are even pictures. I heard that there was a picture of the body. It seems like hotel staff went into the room and they took pictures because you could see where the room was disheveled. I'm gonna say allegedly he did it, but allegedly, there was a TV that was broken, and then they had a drug-filled table. I'm gonna see if I can get the picture and post it. I didn't want to. I'm like, let this man, it's mental, because now it's saying that maybe he did the S word. And you know what the S word is. For some reason on YouTube, we can't say the S word, which I don't get. When you're talking mental illness, I think you need to say all the words that associate with mental illness, so you can get the word, so you can get the information out there for people to see how serious it is, and for me not to say the S word. And all I can say with the S word, for those who might not know what the S word is, it's when someone who's tried so hard to conquer demons, or if they're depressed, or they see no way out, and for them the only thing is to take the life that was given to them. Now you know what the S word is. And with a lot of people, you go to therapy. I heard his mom loves him. I did not know he was a dad. And I'm sure he could go to his mom to talk, and therapists and all this thing that they tell you to do when you're feeling down, and still it's not good enough. And situations like these just make me, it's just sad, because I can say myself faced anxiety and depression. I'm on medication for mine. I went to therapy. I need to go back to therapy, because now I'm to the point where I am terrified of dying. I don't know where this obsession, how it came into me, but every single second of the day, I'm thinking of, when am I going to die? How am I going to die? And I keep saying, if I do, I just don't want to know about it, because I don't want to suffer. I don't want to be in pain. And yes, it's getting to the point where I need to go and see someone. Would I do S word? No, because I'm terrified you do it, and then, you come back worse than what you were. But people, okay, let's strike that. No, I already said it. Anyways, but yes, we all go through, that time of just not wanting to be around because of whatever the situation is. And this is mental health, people. And I'm just so frustrated that you are not allowed to say the S word, because YouTube, there are only certain words you can say. And I think saying the S word would give it more life, let people know this is what's going on. Not every word needs to be censored on YouTube that you're not allowed to say. When it comes to mental health, I think words that surround mental health should be spoken freely, because then you know how major, how serious the situation can get. Now, it's just sad. It's a developing story, but as I said, the last thing we heard is that it might not have been just a simple accident, that again he took his life. Let's put it that way. He took his own life. They said that before he died, he was in the lobby. He was very aggressive, and the witnesses said his behavior was just odd. He pe- people, gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story? It's developing. There's a lot of stuff coming out. Like I said earlier, in the room, you could see D. He was not in a good place. Thank you, gossipers, for listening. As always, please like, share, subscribe, spread the word, check on your loved ones, your friends. And until next time, thank you for listening.